I understand that Instacart needs to do what they need to do to make a buck or two extra. But may I remind Instacart that they are a grocery delivery company. They are not food deliveries like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Skip the Dishes, or Grubhub. We have to go get groceries, pick each item up, pay for them at the cash, package them up, and bring it to the customer's house. Now I'm going to leave a pinpoint right there and say that what I'm about to show you might shock some, because the way how Instacart is treating shoppers and even customers is absolutely disgusting, and I think now they've hit an ultimate low point. Now, if you are new to my channel, my name is Ash, and I am a gig worker here on the South Shore of Montreal, Quebec. Now, currently, I work for Uber Eats, for DoorDash, for Skip the Dishes, and previously I did used to work for Instacart, but I don't anymore. Now, I cannot take credit for the screenshot that I'm going to show you because I didn't get it on my own. No longer working for Instacart means I don't have access to screenshots, but I do have a lot of lovelies that do. So this is a screenshot that took place in the US, and I'm just going to say my heart actually goes out more to the customers in this, because it's no wonder why Instacart shoppers are messing up batches or orders across the board when Instacart does shady shit like this. If you take a look at the screenshot in front of you, you will see it's $36. It's 8.3 miles, so this is in the US, so it's miles. In Canada, here we go by kilometers. $12.16 for the entire batch with a $23.90 tip. Now, if you take a look here, if you're new to Instacart and never seen their screen before, you got the pickup location, which seems to be HEB or Heb or Head, I don't even know, but anyways, that is the pickup location. But as you can see, the little 4 black houses, yeah, that's customer drop-offs. That means for this batch, let's take away the tip, okay, or tips I should say. Instacart is paying $12 for you to go to 4 customer locations. Let's break that down. That comes down to $3 per customer. Now, let's backtrack a little bit. Go to Uber Eats. What's the minimum pay grace amongst here? Typically $3, DoorDash $3, and Skip the Dishes $3. Now, that is for food delivery services. So when the did that become okay for grocery orders? Now, to my customers that are seeing this, or I can't say my customers, but to Instacart customers who see this, do you think that's fair? Do you think that it's okay that you're being put into a category with 3 other customers in one basket and they're expecting a shopper to do this? I'm not talking about your tip. I'm talking about how is a shopper supposed to organize that many items for that many customers. In this case scenario, it's 22 items and it's 30 units. Now, that's not too bad. But how are we supposed to divide it? How are the shoppers supposed to divide it in the basket? Now, when I used to do Instacart deliveries, if I had 2 customers, I would use the upper deck of the basket for one and the lower deck for the bigger order. But now what? I got to put a delivery bag between 2 of them at the bottom and then 1 at the top? Okay, we got 3 conquered. But it's as if you're supposed to be taking 2 shopping carts, the upper decks for 1 and 1 and the lower decks for 1 and 1 in order to conquer 4 customer drop-offs. It's no wonder why things are getting mixed up when it comes to Instacart shoppers with doing batches. But Instacart, where the are you going with this? $3 per customer? That's insulting. And then you wonder why that if there's no tip orders, why the Instacart shoppers are not taking things seriously, because you're not taking them seriously as shoppers. I find that extremely degrading, and I'm very honored and happy to no longer be working for Instacart. I don't work for them anymore, in case you didn't know, because of the fact that they have a new TOS, so terms of services, where basically I have to take down my videos if I agree to keep working for them, and this was in Canada, and I don't want to do that, so I didn't sign it. But now looking at this, knowing this has come to the United States, and I'm sure it's probably come to Canada too, is an absolute disgrace for both shoppers and for customers. Now, here's one more for my customers if you didn't know. We can't tell who tips what until after the batches are completed. So the odds are what Instacart is doing is they're taking your good tip. Let's say one of you lovelies is a $15 tip out of this $23. Well, they're taking you, combining you with probably one other tipper, and putting two other non-tippers into it to shove us out to go and do it. So you're taking the time to tip your driver. You're putting the courtesy because you want your order to be fulfilled perfectly. But guess what? Instacart doesn't give two. You know what? I've already said the F-bomb twice. Because they're in it for the money. This one definitely sits high on the disgusting list with Instacart, but you tell me what you think down below in the comments. Comment below because I'd love to know, and I'll catch you lovelies in the next video.